all have the program. Our first speaker is the Vice Chancellor and co-founder of UGHE, Professor Agnes Binagwaho. Professor Agnes is the former Minister of Health of Rwanda. She is a faculty member at UGHE, Harvard Medical School, and Dartmouth. She is a member of the United States National Academy of Medicine, the African and World Academies of Science. She was named among the 100 most influential African women in 2020 and 2021. She's the recipient of the 2022 Laureate UNESCO Award for Women in Sciences. Please welcome Agnes Binagwaho.
Thank you for those kind words. Your Excellency, Madam First Lady of the Republic of Rwanda, Madam Jeannette Kagame, Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Valentine Uwamariya, board members of UGHE, Ophelia, our guest speaker, and Chair of the Board of One Partner in Health, faculty, financial and administrative staff of UGHE, dear distinguished guests, students, families, friends, and supporters of UGHE, and finally, last but not least, you, our beloved Lions, the MGHD class of 2022. It is my great pleasure to welcome here all of you, and it's a great honor for me. This is the celebration of the University of Global Health Equity MGHD Class 22 that mark our first commencement face-to-face after the pandemic. So this is another joy to be all together. So since our last opportunity to gather for a commencement, we all have faced incredible challenge. The pandemic first, and in addition, the UGHE family suffered greatly along the entire global health family. We suffer the loss of one of the most visionary leaders, our Chancellor, our former Chancellor, and co-founder of the University of Global Health Equity, and notably a friend, an advisor, a mentor of all of us, our Umuganga Mwiza, Dr. Paul Farmer. And it's especially during such a celebration that we take the magnitude of this loss. UGHE, and I'm pleased to say it, and you have all said it, is committed to bring forward his legacy and contribute all over the world to create a preferential option for the vulnerable and to carry out the legacy of Umuganga Mwiza. Before us today, please allow me to share our congratulations. We are counting on you to play a significant role in keeping this agenda of global health equity alive and strong and across the world. So, dear graduates, I know you will continue to make us proud now that you possess those skills. And you will be fighters for social justice. But don't forget, whatever work you do, whatever place you will be, we are a huge family. UGHE, One Partner in Health, already in more than 12 countries. A network that you have to base your future work on. Never hesitate to call on us, to call your fellow peers, those from the year before. We are a great family.
Her Excellency, Madam Janet Kagami, Honorable Ministers, our keynote speaker, governors, dignitaries of Burera District, UGHE members, and our extended family, all the distinguished guests, friends, and family. So we have 44 prospective graduates of the class of 2022, Master of Science in Global Health Delivery. 11 of them are from the One Health, 18 from the Gender, Sexual, and Reproductive Health, and 15 from the Health Management Options. So the graduation has been approved by the Academic Council, the Academic Commission, and the Senate of the University of Global Health Equity. So before we begin the conferring of the degree, I would like to invite our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Research Affairs, and the Dean of School Medicine, Professor Abebe Beckley, to lead our pledge.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wong. Your Excellency, Madam First Lady, Vice Chancellor of UGHE, board members, ministers, dignitaries, all protocols observed. Before I lead the UGHE pledge, I wanted to take a few moments to recognize a few global health fighters that are contributing to equity and global health on a daily basis. That is, in the training of the next generation of global health leaders in Rwanda. Graduates, you owe this group of colleagues a lot, and it's my sincere hope that you will pay the debt forward to your patients, your community, and your people. The UGHE faculty, UGHE adjunct faculty and partners, practicum and research advisors, both at UGHE, IMB, in Rwanda and abroad, UGHE operations team, the UGHE campus management team, in particular, the very kind people in this campus that feed us, clean up after us, take care of us, drive us tirelessly every day, the campus security and the entire campus community. Please stand up to be recognized. Please stand up to be recognized. On the behalf of the UGHE leadership, the UGHE board and the PIH board, please accept our sincere words of thank you. UGHE would not be UGHE without you. Candidates of the Masters of Science in Global Health Delivery, class of 2022, please rise. Raise your right hand. Class of 2022, this UGHE graduation declaration is a commitment to the highest standards of professionalism and ethical practice in your career as taught during your study here. It's a promise and a commitment that you, as graduates of the Master of Science in Global Health Delivery, will abide by the UGHE's mission, vision, and values. We ask you, all MGHD graduates, to make this declaration publicly, enthusiastically, in the presence of faculty, fellow graduates, families, and friends. Class of 2022, please repeat this pledge after me. I will be a global health professional who leads with intentionality, dignity, and integrity. I understand my responsibility and hold myself accountable to use this learning to contribute to the field of global health, especially to disadvantaged populations.
To contribute to the field of global health, especially to disadvantaged populations.
I will maintain the utmost respect and compassion for human life, human rights, and dignity.
I will maintain the utmost respect and compassion of human life, human rights, and human dignity.
I will deliver my services with equity and excellence.
I will deliver my services
and practice lifelong learning and research in global health.
I will promote and practice lifelong learning and research in global health.
I make this promise solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Graduates, please be seated.
It is wonderful to be here with each of you, with the UGH faculty, with all our honored guests, and Her Excellency, Madame Kagame, and most especially with these remarkable graduates, Lions all. The whole UGHE pride is proud of you. I carry with me congratulations and welcome from 1PIH's CEO, Dr. Sheila Davis, an esteemed member of the UGHE faculty, Dr. Joel, who leads Inshuti Mubazima, and his predecessor, Dr. Peter Drobak, who's come all the way back from Oxford to join us today. 1PIH's directors and trustees, each of whom is cheering you on, and our big and growing, diverse and unified, thriving group of collaborators. So I can't even begin without noting what a profound grief it is for all of us that UGHE's founding chancellor and our beloved friend, Paul Farmer, is not sitting on this stage today. He loved celebrating milestones and seeing his trainees launched into their vocations. Paul would have had specific words of praise and guidance for each of you graduates. He would also have had a corny dad joke or three to share. I'm sure you can all recall a few. When Paul returned to campus early this year after a long pandemic-induced absence, he wrote to me how happy he was to be back. Seeing patients and teaching again. Indeed, he shared with many of us here his delight in your learning, your commitment, in the obvious spirit of community among UGHE students, in your taste in music, and the videos you made, in your joy itself. He celebrated your progress here on campus, and I know that he would have stayed in touch and paid close attention to your unfolding careers and lives. Your accomplishments at UGHE, like this campus itself, are the fulfillment of a long-held dream of a university with equity at its core. We dreamt it first in Haiti more than 30 years ago, with PIH's work in a community of people dispossessed of their land, living and dying with the sequela of poverty and injustice. But the cure, the treatment, was healthcare, high-quality, community-based faculty fact. But the cure is health systems, medical schools, universities, local clinicians and leaders trained in their own communities, networks of care, teaching of teachers, training of trainers. The work of realizing this dream has stretched through decades and countries and continents, generations of students and trainees and partners, and now through you. It is a particular joy for me to return to this beautiful country, Rwanda Naziza, that first welcomed us over 17 years ago. I am delighted in turn to welcome you, UGHE faculty and staff and alumni, and especially you graduates, into the One PIH family. One PIH is a network of more than 18,000 colleagues and countless more friends and partners delivering together on the promise of global health equity. Wherever your work takes you, from this place and this day, you will be part of our shared endeavor. Together, we engage in the care, teaching, training, research, and advocacy that advances equity. It is our honor to accompany, in our individual and collective ways, the movement for the human right to health. You are joining thousands of PIHs about the world, within and beyond PIH sites on 3 continents, affiliated academic institutions, labs and clinics, and governments and companies, partners of all kinds. You bring to this marvelous mix your own gifts, the training of your disciplines, the rich experiences of your families and your communities. You bring teachings from 3 continents and 11 countries, and will take your training into many more. This movement to build health systems requires legions of people with a host of different skills, clinical and non. I see before me precisely such a force. When you joined this program, you wrote that you did so, and I quote you, to be part of the solution at the community level, to learn from the example Rwanda has set in health and gender equity, to make new friends with whom I can establish a larger network of global health leaders, know how to apply an equity lens in my day-to-day work, and my personal favorite, to learn, relearn, and unlearn. Beautiful, all of it, exactly right, and you have done just that. Now you are equipped with the skills, knowledge, and discernment you've learned in and from Butaro. Your work connects to each of the essential 5 S's: staff, stuff, space, systems, and support. Covered.